Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. In this video, I've got your complete overview and gameplay of the VCC-80 from the dev server. This is more or less a prototype version of the Dardo with an improved cannon. Well, it depends on what you want to consider to be improved, but it is a 30mm Bushmaster cannon, whereas the Dardo has a 25mm cannon with more ammunition and a higher fire rate. But again, it is a smaller projectile that fires out of it, and as such, also has lesser penetration. Otherwise, this is more or less the same exact vehicle. It's got the same turret rotation speed, same vertical guidance, same armor, exactly the same armor, same mass, same engine, same max speed, same crew size, same visibility. It's all the same. And again, this is the dev server, so things can change, mind you. But some things where this is totally different is going to be where the fire rate is much higher on the Dardo compared to the VCC-80. The reload rate is much lower on the Dardo at 8 seconds compared to 50 seconds, again, on the VCC. And also the armor pen. So, as you can see here with the Dardo, it does have 25mm shells. The PMB-09, which is the top of the line shell, goes through 92mm of armor. Whereas in the VCC, you get that actually earlier in Tier 3 of the modifications, whereas in the Dardo you get that Tier 4, and it goes through up to 101mm of armor. So it is substantially better. One interesting thing, though, is that this doesn't, at least in the dev server, I'm sure they'll update it, it doesn't have the total shell stats. So this doesn't tell me how much the shells weigh, how fast they come out of the barrel, things of that nature, whereas this does. So I'd be interested to see, being that this is a slightly larger Sabo round, if it will do more post-pen damage, because it might have more of a splintering effect. I'm not sure. I'm sure that it will, but again, I'm not 100%. Now, aside from the fact that this is 10.0 and sits below the Martyr, or the Dardo, on the tech tree, it's a rank 7, mind you, this doesn't have any. It doesn't have any thermals. So it's questionable at this BR. I'm not really sure exactly why it would be a 10.0 without thermals, but it is. And to be honest with you, I'm not really, it doesn't even have night vision. So I'm not sure how this is going to function at this BR, but I can see a pretty sharp decline in BR if that does not get updated. But that being said, I've gone over enough with this vehicle. Let's get into the matches and see how this thing actually functions. So probably about my biggest gripe with the VCC-80 is just simply that it lacks the technology to be really effective in top-end battlefields in War Thunder. Primarily because this does not have thermals. You know, it doesn't even have night vision, and they're putting it at 10.0. So you might not have any effectiveness in about... Yeah, okay. That was... I did it! I did it! Okay. Did I get that kill? No, I got an assist. Anyways, so you won't have any level of effectiveness through about 10 or 20% of the matches that you're in, which is absurd. Okay. Man, I got... Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And this is exactly where thermals would be really, really handy. So I'm not playing this, like, I want you guys to see the good, the bad, and the ugly with this. So I'm not just going to, like, cherry pick gameplay. You know, you guys really need to see, hey, is this thing good? Is it bad? Should I waste my time trying to research it? If not, what should I maybe get instead? So that's kind of like, okay, I can't shoot through that, I guess. So that's kind of the whole purpose of gameplay like this. And, I don't know. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm getting dangerously close to that 50-second reload.
The enemy has most of the strategic
Dangerously close. Oh, sorry, my game just kind of wigged out there. Okay, I got killed by the Stridsvagen, but I actually did some damage to it from the front. Anyways, let's get into another match. I was a little distracted towards the end there, but that didn't account for my death. It was just bad play on my part. So let's get into the next match and see how this thing performs so that you can decide whether you want it or not. So I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not really sure if this is going to be all that long of a gameplay video, and there's two primary reasons for that. I'm just going to launch a long-range artillery there. Number one, it's the fact that, I don't know, well, two primary reasons. There's one primary reason for it. This just doesn't feel all that good. At 10.0 at least, it just, I had a much better time. When I say better time, I don't mean like just fun. I mean a better time as in I was far more successful with the VCC-80 than I am with this. And this is supposed to be a more capable vehicle. So I think the big reason why is because this doesn't have thermals. It doesn't have something where it's like, where you can just immediately change the, wait, do I have something? Where it's like, where you can just immediately spot someone. Even if it's Gen 1 thermals, it's way better, way improved over not having thermals at all. So it's just really weird that this is a 10.0 BR vehicle. I just don't understand it one bit. And it makes me question Gaijin's thinking and really what the rationalization is of having this at 10.0 BR. Because I'll tell you guys, first impressions, I mean, it's got a 50-second reload. 50 seconds. Like, come on. That's awful. At 10.0 BR, albeit it doesn't, and also, it can't fire its ATGMs on the move. So it's got all these crazy limitations, and like, its cannon is better than the Bushmaster, or than the 25mm Ehrlichen on whatchamacallit. On the normal version of this, the Dardo. But that's not saying much. It's got, what, 9mm more of armor pen? That's it. 9mm. Congratulations, you win. 9mm. It's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting. Perhaps. But ultimately, one of the big reasons for dev servers is, well, oh, crud. You want to make sure that whatever vehicles are in-game, they're usable, they're at a good BR, no bugs with them, or whatever bugs that they do have upon release are fairly minimal. And I just don't know if this should be at the BR that it sits. Oh, whoops. Okay, good, he killed him. I just don't get the feeling that it should. So maybe 9.0, 9.3, but yeah, almost definitely not 10.0. It can't use ATGMs on the move, which basically kills the mobility that you're going to get from this thing. Like, what's the point of being this mobile and having a stabilizer when with your main gun? I mean, like, of course, the 30mm is not that bad. It's pretty decent for what it is. But when ATGMs, like the thing that you're going to get most of your kills with, you can't fire that on the move. And you're 10.0 without thermals. Like, I get it. You know, some vehicles don't have the fire on the move feature. That's fine. You know. But, man, for a 10.0 BR vehicle, can I shoot through the front? Okay, I can. Nice. Got him. And now I have to... I'll have to take a minute break. I can go to the bathroom while this thing reloads. That's ridiculous. But... You want some? Oh, I got him! I killed Nipple Farm! You can see him right there! Oh, man, with my APFDS, or APDS. Man! Yes! Okay. But on the flip side, now I have far less ammunition, and I'm that much closer to the reload that will end up killing this vehicle. 50-second reload! What was that, like 2.25 times as bad as the IS-2? A little bit worse than that even? Like, come on. Oh, wow. Oh, one of my things, my modules is damaged. So one thing that I did was I got rid of the TOW-2B. I found that, at least in my experience, it's just not really working as well as a regular tandem charge might do. Let's see. I would assume that whoever the guy is that capped this is probably right near. But again, if I die here, it's probably going to be the last part of the gameplay. I feel like this is mostly commentary. Wow, that was unlucky. Oh, that was unlucky on his part. I had 2 kills right there that could have just gotten me. Holy guacamole. Wow. Talk about all the bad luck just got reversed. Okay, here an enemy tank. Nope, he got me, but I got his engine. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, everyone. I'm done playing this thing. It's fun. I think it's capable versus a lot of different vehicles. But for my money, it really should not be 10.0. It's just not that good. It's not good enough to be 10.0. It doesn't have thermals. Its armor pen isn't much better compared to the Dardo. It's just eh. Anyways, thanks again for watching, everyone. Please like, comment, subscribe. You know the dealio, and I'll see you all on the other side. Take care, everyone.